Hey YouTube. So I'm at work on lunch. It's a beautiful day outside. I don't know if you can see the sun a little bit coming through the window, but you know, I'm stuck here at work. What are you gonna do? Rather be working on the bus, but you know, gotta pay for it somehow. So I just wanted to stop here and give you a little bit of brief update, kind of what's going on with everything. I want to thank all my new subscribers. It's kind of growing. It's really surprising me. I'm loving it. I think it's cool that everybody's kind of, you know, interested in seeing how we're going to be moving on with our life and, you know, how everything's going to be working for us, how we're going to do it, how we're just going to, boom, go right onto the road. I wanted to go 100% solar. That was my goal. I wanted to, you know, just hit the ground running with 100% solar and not have to worry about a generator, not have to worry about any of that thing. You know, I don't want a generator. I don't want the noise. I don't want the pollution. I don't want the extra work to have to deal with the generator. But it turns out I'm gonna get a generator to start with and one solar panel. The reason being is because I've been reading a whole lot, you know, on Handy Bob's solar, you know, site, which I'm sure everybody's very familiar with. If you're not, I'm gonna put a link in the description below, so be sure to check that out. He's got great information. And one of the big things that I've noticed here is, with that information, is you have to be able to know what your consumption is. I have no idea what it's going to be. I don't know what it's going to look like. I don't know how, you know, what we're going to need to operate when and things like that. We don't live on the bus right now. So the last thing that I want to do is I don't want to spend any money, you know, on things that I don't necessarily need. I don't want to overbuild my system. I don't want to overspend on my system. So what I've decided to do is there's a solar panel that I found that's relatively cost effective as far as, you know, the solar panels go at 250 watts. I can't remember the exact price tag, but I believe it's a little under $300 or so. It's a huge panel though. It's like, I forget the exact dimensions. I believe it's like 6 feet by like 3 feet. I mean, so it's going to be a very large panel. I'm gonna go with that to start with, and then a Honda 2000 watt generator inverter. With that generator and the solar panel, I think that we'll have a good base to start with, so I can, you know, determine exactly what my consumption level needs to be. You know, eventually down the line, what we'll do is we'll probably ditch the generator. We might keep it just as a backup, you know, in case it gets cloudy or something like that, you know, and we'll need some, you know, a little bit of backup energy, you know, to be able to keep us going when we're boondocking. But we'll see. You know, I mean, it's all about the adventure. It's the process of learning. You know, what's really cool and what's really big for me is I've never done anything like this before. I don't know if you can tell or not, but I may not be the most mechanically inclined person, but I'm giving it 100% or 110%, let me say. You know, I'm giving it all I got. And so, I mean, that's all I can do, you know. The one thing that is cool about the schoolie versus like an RV, for me at least, is stuff's gonna break. You know, you're in a shake, rattle, and roll machine. Stuff is gonna break. It's like a boat. Break out another 1,000, you know? I mean, stuff's gonna break. I know it's gonna break. There's nothing I can do about it to prevent it from breaking, but I need to know how to fix it. So if I built it, I should know how to fix it, right? Well, I mean, that's what I'm going with. So that's why I like doing the schoolie personally versus an RV. I mean, everyone has their own reason as to what they want to do. I figure if it's going to break, I'd rather know how to fix it. If I built it, I definitely know how to fix it. The solar system, I'm not an expert. I'm not trying to be an expert. I don't want to tell anybody how to do their thing, if, you know, it's right, wrong, what have you. All I know is what I can learn about it. And so from that, I've taken, you know, all right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get that 250 watt panel. We're going to get a very large battery bank, because I'm only going to do that once. So I mean, I'm going to get my battery bank set. I mean, it's going to be pretty decent. I haven't decided exactly what it'll be or anything like that, just because right now, I mean, there's no way for me to know exactly what the best batteries to buy are. I don't have an exact place where I'm going to put them. I know I'm going to be building a little box or something like that, like a truck bed box. The, you know, things that sit on the back of the truck beds, the little silver boxes. Throw one of those under. I'm going to probably have that welded underneath the bus somewhere. But that'll help determine kind of what batteries I need to purchase and everything like that as far as the amp hours go. With everything on there, I mean, we're going to have a good head start. We got the 2,000 watt generator, the 250 watt solar panel. We'll have a large battery bank. I'll know exactly, I'll have more information on that, you know, when the time comes for it, because I'm not going to really worry about it. I'm going to purchase the most high-end quality batteries for the lowest possible price. I mean, you got to spend money to make sure that you're getting good quality as far as that goes. But yeah, so I think our solar setup, you know, eventually I'm going to move it towards 100% solar. But right now we will have to start out with a generator, as much as it pains me, and you know, it's going to hurt the environment more. I mean, the solar is the way to go. I mean, it just is. But there's too many variables that I can't control right now to know what to do exactly with. So hey, I just wanted to give you guys a little update. I did write a little blog post about it on our website. If you haven't been there, please check it out. You can get a little bit more of an insight as to who we are, what we're up to, what we plan on doing. You know, it's reesesonrecess.life. You can access it via .com as well, but it's .life. So yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. I mean, the weather's going to be, I mean, it's already starting to get nice here. I mean, I don't know if I can show you here. Maybe I'll take a look outside real quick and show you. I mean, it's getting nice. I mean, it's almost like 50 degrees out today. It's crazy. But once the weather kicks in and I have my days off and I'm going to be using some vacation to get this rocking and rolling, we are going to be crushing it. We got this bus. We are headed out of here. The very latest day that we're going to be on the road leaving is going to be July 11th. So stay tuned. Subscribe if you're just watching this for the very first time, because we're going to get the ball running. I also have a playlist, if you haven't seen it already, of all my conversion videos. And I was actually thinking about this the other day. I don't think that playlist is ever going to be finished. I'm always going to be modifying our schoolie, you know, the bus, to make it exactly the way we want throughout the lifetime of us being on it. So, I mean, the playlist is just going to keep growing. If you haven't checked it out, I'll put a card up in the top left over here. So take a peek, see what's going on with it, and yeah, buckle in, because it's going to be a bumpy ride ahead of us.
But thanks for watching our video. Make sure to subscribe to Reese's on Recess. Also, we have a Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Check out our website, reesesonrecess.life. We'd love to hear from you. So until then, have a good one. Peace out.